I've stayed with the Y because I feel like I kind of owe them that. They've done a lot for me throughout my life. I've been coming here since I was 9 or 10 years old. My mom would always just drop me off here because she knew it was like a safe environment for me to be at and knew that I would be in good hands. So I would spend practically all my days here when I was young, especially during the summer from 9 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night. I would come here. Two of my best friends that I have that I met here, we always hung out here, always got in trouble together as well. But now we all three work for the YMCA and we've grown into the adults that we are now. There's been countless staff that have really made me the man I am today. When I finally came to the time where my mom's like, you need to get a job, I was just like, I'm just gonna work at the Y because I always spent all my time here, so why not get paid to be here? And then it started with doing outdoor activities and teaching kids how to play t-ball and kickball, and then it went on to swim lessons and being a lifeguard. I went on to working in the Primetime and Family Fun Center, and then as I got older, I had to get, as you would call, big boy jobs. I got asked countless times to come back and do youth engagement, so that's what I do now. And the reason why I came back and the reason why I still do it to this day is because I want all the kids to have the impact from the staff that I had as well. I had many mentors, I had many role models, and now I am kind of flipped the script and gonna be a mentor and be a role model for all these kids. There's a lot of bigger things in life that kids are really having to go through nowadays. Like, I didn't have to go through that, and I like to be here for them and just once again be a role model and let them know that they have someone that will listen to them, and if they ever need to like talk to me or have questions or need advice, I'm here for them. I'm always here for them. I may not be here all the time, but when I am, I'm all ears.
The Y's impacted me in so many different ways. First, it helped me with my health. I had been pre-diabetic, had high blood pressure, high cholesterol about 7 years ago, and at that time I was morbidly obese. So the Y offered the facility for me to be able to live a healthy lifestyle and be active, and in that time was able to lose 90 pounds by being active at the Y. I had created my bucket list, and with that, it was goals that I wanted to achieve for myself. First on that bucket list was to run a marathon, and I didn't realize at that time that there was a difference between a 5K and a marathon. So I was training for the 3.1 miles, which I had ran, and afterwards I was going around telling people that I ran my first marathon, I ran the whole thing, and they were like, you ran 26.2 miles? It's like, no, I ran 3 miles. Like, people run 26 miles for fun? Like, who does that? Who does that? Why? And so with that, I had ran my first 5K, and then later on that year I broke my back in an accident. I was researching on ways to rehab a broken back, and they said yoga is good for building core strength and also for stretching and strengthening. But as I continued with it, I noticed how I felt different. My back hurt less. I was starting to build muscles that in my core to be stronger. It helped me like physically, along with like emotionally and mentally. That's what yoga really brought into my life, and it was cool that I first started it here at the Y. And then 2 years after breaking my back, I did complete my first marathon, and so it was a goal on my bucket list to run 26.2 miles on May 26th when I was 26 years old. I think the biggest thing with the Y is the community of people that it offers. It's more than just a gym and more than just a facility to work out. The Y offers the place where I can build the connections for people to support and motivate you. So it's like coming in the door and having the lady at the front desk always say hello, or going to church and seeing one of the janitors out in church and having people, or even members at the farmer's market. It is more than just a gym. It's a community of people, and that relationship that you build in that keeps you motivated.
We both have volunteered at the Y, and I think originally when we first moved here we had a 6-month-old child, and we started as volunteers at the Y, just to get to know people and make new friends, and then it developed into a job for me, and then we both started working out together and continued that, and when I retired from the Y, I went back to volunteering because I still wanted to give back to the Y. And I think it's like from the heart, you do something from the heart, and volunteering is a way to do that.
Well, I think with the Y, especially if you volunteer, and not just your time, but resources, and enabling kids that otherwise wouldn't have a membership to be able to use the Y, and not just the children, but the whole families. And it's a good feeling knowing you can do that for people.
Being a donor to the Y, I like that part of it because I feel that we have helped somebody have a membership maybe that can't, or somehow we've helped a family. And so when you come into the Y and see the gym full or the lobby full, it's to kind of know for yourself that you've helped somebody maybe come to the Y that probably didn't have the opportunity to come. And I think the Y helps strengthen the community because you come in and you see children when the gym's full, and you see people playing cards or out there, and you see all those people, and you think when you see them that maybe they wouldn't have a chance to be a part of the Y if it wasn't for the extra volunteering that people do or the donations people make to the Y. And it feels good to be a part of that and to do that and to know that you're helping that one more child or that one more person get to the Y and be able to use it. It's a big thing. I think we enjoy that.